Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. Got my back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. 'Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many men wish death upon me. I don't cry no more. I don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on me. How to make a shadow. Give her the spirit of a dog. A black dog with a sword in her paws. Tether her. Put position at the bottom of a well filled with rats. Rats with shining backs. Their eyes shillings in the pocket of a man who sweats. Sweats at the ass crack for position. Say to her bark, and she moans. Sudden chorus. The grass sits up to listen and asks, who is the weed that will not sever? Why won't the earth take water? Say bark, and she bites the space between ankle and sole. Say no to her. Be quiet. Like, may the sword stop up your throat, or hold the sword between your teeth, cut your tongue. Say, I nigger your heart. I eat your sleep. I give you the dream where you kneel and can't straighten. Get down from here, into the well, fight the rat, or let him ride like a disaster on your shoulders. Say no. Say don't open your mouth again, or try to open it with a bridle there. I ride you when you're so small, small beast. No. It will ring as omen. Smiling dead squirrel at the curb, shining scythe under a bus bench, dead birds in a nest, dark feather under the doormat, black tongue, black roof of mouth, black paw pads, black nails, black snout, black spit. Say die, and she comes like a djinn, silk shadow at your bedside. I nigger your dreams, bitter seed in the well of your throat. I will not scatter from your heart. I grow a tree there. I rest in its shadow. Pick your Afro lovin', because it's flat on one side. Well, if you don't pick your Afro, you're gonna have one side high. Oh my, I'm feeling high. my money's gone. I'm all alone, too much to see. The world keeps turning. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. I think I need a cup of tea. Trouble. I have a chill in my womb. I have a child in my wound. Everything is masked up. The sea doesn't blow. The wind rivers the sea in the wrong direction. How will I get along with this man wolfing me? How will I get alone? He heard me. It never bordered me before. What I got as a regard. We used the hardest language. We cast threats, will born in hell. Some of us fall by the wayside, and some of us soar to the stars. So I'm going to read 2 newer poems. Thank you so much for having me here. And thank you to the other readers who are like from the first line. So this poem is written for Mohammed Al-Gharani, who was a juvenile Guantanamo detainee. He was detained for 7 years, was a native of Chad. Migrated to Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and just was met with like one issue after another, basically trying to learn English, trying to get an education. And so one of the things that stood out to me, so I incorporated different things from interviews and things from transcripts, and wanted to write something. When I was asked to respond to poems from Guantanamo, I wanted to write something that could possibly honor him if he were sitting right in front of me, instead of it being just an accumulation of abuses, something that would not re-traumatize him maybe, or not re-traumatize his family, and something where are the intersections, right? And where is it that I can respond in my own fullness to some of the things that he shared. And he had said the first English word he learned was nigger, and so I knew that I had to write for him. And one of the things that he said, a female interrogator early on in his detention said to him, "Think of me as your mother." And I was like, how absurd, the gall. So who is the speaker that could earn the right to say such a thing to this boy who is maybe 12, maybe 14? What would you have to give in open vulnerability? And so I wrote that for him, and the title is, "Think of me as your mother." It's the Ides of March, and I have too much longing. Lions and gales replace speech. My mind breaks in a stone courtyard. It echoes as if played from turrets. They admit me. They put my clothes in a bin and search my skin for marks, cuts, and bruises. Verify my eyes, hair, toes, and knuckles are black. They remove the string from my hoodie so I won't make a noose of it. I am too tired to laugh about that. They offer me rice. They say, "The rice is good," and watch my face. They think they know Africans. I say nothing. They give me medicine, 2 kinds. I get free and yell, I'm black! I'm black! I'm black, 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 and I've never been to a wedding. After the medicine, I keep seeing my black and yelling, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? They don't answer. A woman tells me to move it, bitch. She's pretending a toy keyboard is a lie detector. I bumped her hands, and now she has to start all over. After the medicine, I can see my black, and it can't stop talking. It says, I'm not a demon, I'm a ghost. They're doing the wrong rituals on me. They took inventory of my kids, my dickies, my ass, but I'm still found without shoes or sheets. My chin stays bruised, and a sore in my mouth makes me remember my wisdom teeth surgery when I was 17, and I had my first Muslim doctor, and he made a mistake and gashed my cheek, and to keep from crying, he bid me to stop crying, even though I wasn't. They'd given me cackling gas. He cooed, everything will be okay, everything will be alright, everything will be okay, everything will be alright. I screech, I love myself! In my best Kendrick voice, spin like my feet are arabesque, they shoot me. After that medicine, I stop rapping on tabletops and go to my bed. The mattress receives me. I think of dark hair on a soft belly. The blanket hugs me. I think of my baby sister sleeping on my mother's back. I stay in my bed all day and miss all my prayers because the bed says yes and yes. I want it to say no, so its yes and yes is real. Can you rape a bed sleeping stubborn in it, even if its springs tell you to get out? Tell my mother to bring me some grease and my pick and to hide my hot hair curler in her skirt. I already know my hair better be laid when I lie in this therapist's face, and tell her I just got confused. They release me with 3 brown paper bags. All their handles break. They want me to look crazy in these streets. But I just hum Badu in the parking lot and on the bus, break the high note, pack light. Every city built by the water is way too turned. From Chicago to Istanbul, the thin caterwaul of stray felines, from mid-morning to dusk, the geese that flew nowhere all winter holler in a knotted field at a devilish hour. Then there are gunshots. Police cracking ribs, the volume is up too high in black ears. What do you do when a whole city is dog whistling? A woman calls her young son motherfucker. His blink is blank. They face each other hard-eyed. They have trouble translating the Quran into English. Hell is the burning fire. Hell is pain of mother losing child. In many places on earth, both definitions hold at the same time. I took my medicine, both kinds, and don't yell out the window, rise, like dust in a Maya Angelou poem and the voice of a kid reciting it. Rise, like Fela's consorts when they were tossed out the compound windows, or like Mathai or Mandela or anyone whose knees or shoulders or skulls were clubbed in a dank prison. I wish I could take you into my belly. I think it's the only safe space for you. Come into my womb. You might find cinder blocks and mixed metal. You might find teeth and discreet ejaculations and rancid tears and salvaged bits of scripture. Come into my placenta, my electric water via dream submarine. I will throw the key into the ocean. I am infinitely generative. You'll find your grandson guarding you. When you're ready to leave, he'll call to you, all the best. Goodbye. Goodbye. So I feel like our work has to be spell casting, and that's one of the threats that they made to him. I'm going to throw the key into the ocean. You're going to find your son. You're going to find my grandson guarding you here. And that wasn't the case, obviously. I'm very grateful for that. And so I think violent language has to be undone too. And so this is the last piece. Thank you so much. I'll just do this last part. This is from a longer piece called Refusing Eurydice. And the prompt was to write a spell for flourishing. And so this is the very last little section. This is a congregation refusing Eurydice. We refuse death by spells. We refuse death by attack. We refuse death by falling, and we refuse death in depressions. We refuse the spirits that attempt oppression, and we refuse the spirits that attempt possession. We refuse humans who call themselves gods, who try to graft hellfire onto our bodies and raise columns of fire in our yards. We are looking for better myths. We are tired of falling and finding ourselves underfoot. We are searching the earth for images that draw parables. We left the serpents underfoot in peace and refuse their bites. We refuse death by discourse. We refuse death by exile. We refuse death by falling, and we refuse death in depressions. We are looking for a better myth. We've only been looking since Eve.